Good late evening, my dear viewer. Why I'm saying good evening, although it's morning on my end, is because if you are like me, you're gonna watch this at night. This video is for those people who are living at night like me. I've been living a nightlife for the past 5 years, and today I just happen to be outside when it's just 2 p.m. in the morning. You see, last time when I was outside during the daylight, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And after 4 months of not seeing a daylight, not seeing the sun for 4 months, I actually realized and finally remembered how it feels to be under the sun. You see, in this era of freelancers, young business people, content creators who are actually making living by their own, our generation is much time flexible. So we have less freedom, less money, but more time. Everything is getting very expensive, but your time is very flexible. Unlike your parents, you can work during the day, during the night. And usually what happens when you are working from home is you choose night. Because during the night is the time when you can focus like fully. No one is bothering you. No one is asking you for favors. And you can concentrate on your work fully dedicated. But it's not just the work, because overall you love nights. I mean, the same as me, I still love the nights. But when you don't see the sun for a long time, nights are becoming depressive for you. The same nights that you dreamed about when you were a teenager now becomes too much. And only these times when you just happen to be outside during the daylight, you finally realize how sweet the nights are. And you finally remind yourself, why did you love nights in the first place? You know, nights are the most magical part of the day. That's when the magic happens. Both in your work, in your relationships. That's when usually your life stories happen. But unlike the day, night can be depressive. Because it's night, it's dark, there is less people in the street. Sometimes you love it, but when it's too much, you start to hate it. You know, I have never been tired of being outside when it is daylight. But on the other hand, you also love night because that's when the hours are getting slower and slower. Because during the day, your day just flies like this, but during the night, when sometimes you're in silence, you are having some deep conversations with your friends, with yourself, that's when the time starts to flow very slowly. So for me, I like nights because I thought that I'm compensating my past life. So when I used to work 9 to 5, I didn't have any night walkouts, I didn't have any fun at night. So this version of me is actually trying to compensate the life that I didn't have 5 years ago. And what's interesting here is that that's not a bad thing at all. You are trying to bring the time back, and sometimes you really do. But being too obsessed about it and not realizing that the nighttime is actually a compensation of your past life, it may get you in a whole different place, a whole different time, when you actually stop appreciating the nighttime. Even the best things are gonna get boring when you have too much of it. So this is just a reminder for me and for you that sometimes you need the daylight, you need the vitamin D, you need the sun. It's not gonna make you a day person, you're still gonna be a night person, but going out sometimes during the day is gonna remind you why you love the night. And even you have already lost your extra motivation that you used to get during the night, you will get those extra motivations back during the daytime. So be the person who lives both lives. Live both during the day and night. Because there are also people who are just living day life. It's also very boring, and believe me, those people have less stories. And the purpose of our life is to get as much stories as we can, because the stories are actually the extensions of life. When you're living life and you cannot tell a story to your friend during a random time, that's not really life. So don't sacrifice your days for the nights and the nights for the days. Live both.